Hi gorgeous, I hope you're doing well. Today we're testing 3 complexion products, so let's just jump right into it. First things first, let's prime the skin. This is from FRECK. The name of this product is Not Playing Today. This is the Protect and Prime Serum. This primer claims to have multiple benefits. It is skin transforming from a lightweight cream to an oil texture, hydrating, nourishing, rejuvenating. So if you feel like your skin is dull, maybe give this a go. It's supposed to be really gripping. And it also does say that it is good for oily skin. It says it's good for all skin types, so I don't know if you're like excessively oily, I would maybe get a sample first, but just from what I've gathered, this seems to be a really good like rejuvenating, bring skin back to life type primer, as well as really gripping. So let's just go in. Oh my gosh, it's like goopy. It's kind of freaky. Oh, let's see. Give it a good rub-a-dub-dub in the skin. The only thing this is missing is SPF, but that's okay. Smells good. Smells nice and clean. There is a little bit of tackiness to it. I'm going to add just a smidge more to the forehead area. Really push it in, see if I can fill in those fine lines. Feels smooth. It's not as tacky as the Milk Hydro Grip, but it does have a slight tackiness to it. Okay, we'll see how it holds up during the wear test. It feels good. It feels nice and hydrating, and it does feel really lightweight on the skin. Protect and Prime. It doesn't have SPF, so I'm wondering what are we protecting? Prime and protect your canvas, the face, for makeup application. So this is skincare as well as makeup primer. Okay, so that's always nice. You don't have to use it just as a primer. But today, let's see how she holds our makeup. Now let's throw on a little hydration. I'm really excited about this. This is from SAIE, and it's the Glowy Super Skin Lightweight Luminous Foundation. This is a $40 foundation. That's pretty pricey. That's up there. Mine is in the shade 10. This comes in 36 shades, I do believe. Lightweight, so good for summertime. This is what she looks like. I mean, typical SAIE packaging. I also have the SAIE highlighter. I actually like their packaging. I think I like the big, bold, here I am type packaging. This is lightweight, but we're going to have a medium coverage. It is clean. It is verified clean at Sephora. Obviously a liquid formula. It is hydrating, radiant finish, and best of all, in my opinion, it is cruelty free. So I'm going to go in one side a brush, one side a damp beauty blender. Let's do beauty blender first. Okay, that was one full pump. And let's see. I picked this color online, so it's not perfect. I do apologize. Definitely coverage. I can always tell coverage when I go over the lips. Going to avoid the under eye area for the new concealer we're gonna try. Very excited. So that's actually pretty nice coverage. That was one pump, as you saw. It says it's buildable, so we will try. Actually, you know, I'm gonna wait and try. Let's leave that for the concealer. Let's leave some work for the concealer. But that looks really good. Like this area right here and my upper lip is where I'm the most, well, actually my upper lip is where I'm the most porous. This is the worst camera angle. I am so sorry. I look horrendous right now. But, so we can see, that looks pretty good. For one layer, the primer, the foundation, my skin looks pretty good, especially, you know, up close and personal. Little earrings. Cute. That does look good. You can obviously see the radiance. And this, again, is with the Beauty Blender. Now, oh my gosh. Sometimes I'm just so careless. since this is a SAIE foundation, I actually do have the SAIE foundation brush. So let me find it and we'll use that for the other half. Well, if it takes me like more than 45 more seconds, we're just going to use my, right in front of my face. I cannot. So this is the SAIE foundation brush. It's nice, dense brush, and it's actually very nicely weighted. It's a pretty heavy brush. Again, with the big, bold SAIE. I really like how they package stuff. Okay, now, let's do another pump. Actually throw it on the back of the hand. And that's how much I got. You can see it is lightweight. It's very liquidy, especially for medium coverage. Actually, that skin match, I'm getting good. Over 3 years later, I can match myself pretty well. And with this, I'm just going to buff it. Push it in. And I'm not going to do any swiping. This actually looks really good. Medium coverage, so maybe... No, that's a pretty good color match, especially why am I doing that? Because that's what I normally do. Once we get the concealer and brighten and do the little bronzer and all that, you know, everything will come together. This does have like a yellow undertone, which typically I don't go for. Look, see now, okay, whatever. Let's just keep going. We're looking at how the foundation looks, not the color match, okay? So once again, even with the brush, with the way I did buffing motions and really just pushing it into the skin, letting it melt on its own. This is how she looks. Which, yeah, she's actually really pretty. Look at that. Good grief, these cameras are so unforgiving. There's no blurring at all. You can see every pore. Yeah, Holly, let's get closer. Show the world. Okay, that's what she looks like. We're going to do a wear test, so don't you worry. First impressions is she's beautiful. Medium coverage, I definitely do agree. Radiant finish. Obviously. She's not very blurring, I will say that. There's coverage, but there's not a filter effect. Okay, now, moving on. Let's conceal a little bit. Conceal and brighten. Let's go in with the Stay Naked Quickie Up to 24-Hour Wear Multi-Use Concealer from Urban Decay. Mine is in the shade 20NN, and this is a lighter shade, obviously, so we can do some brightening. And I actually like how they designed this package because it does have a concealer brush built right in. So, I mean, I guess you could take this for some on-the-go touch-ups. This is a $33 concealer. It comes in 24 shades. This claims to be full coverage, hydrating, long wear, natural finish, and cruelty-free. So let's go in big doe foot. We love that. We'll start with that much. And, well, let's let it sit for a sec. It smells interesting. Not like a perfume, it's just like an interesting chemical smell. Dense brush. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I was nervous about the brush at first, but it actually did a pretty good job, especially looking up close. There's not like streaks or anything, and if you notice, I did just, once again, go through and kind of dab things in, buff things in, not a lot of swiping and swirly swoos. Just pushing things in. It actually looks pretty good. Let's go into this side, but we're going to go in with the Beauty Blender. So it does blend really, like, easily. Blends really seamlessly. No hiccups. That took away some of the coverage. The Beauty Blender took away some of the coverage, as you can tell. Brush, Beauty Blender. But the Beauty Blender side still looks pretty good. Definitely some coverage. Under eyes definitely look better than they did. Now let's go and highlight the rest of my face. This doe foot picks up a lot of product, so like you don't need to swipe down like how you would normally do with a concealer, like the long swipe right here and then all over the chin. Like, you really just need dots. That doe foot picks up a lot of product. Let's go in with the brush again for the center of the face. Yeah, so that brush actually does a really good job. Yeah, so on the nose, that was too much product. That's the only thing that I would see how much, wow. That's the only thing that I can tell you so far is you're going to pick up a lot of product on that doe foot. So just be careful. It's not a complaint, it's just something to note. But the Beauty Blender will pick it up. And that's better. The Beauty Blender picked up the excess, but the coverage is real. So I'm going to have to learn, like, be really cautious when using this because the coverage is real and the amount that you get is real. I feel like I look like a dog. Definitely gonna have to do a little learning with the Quickie foundation, not foundation, it may as well be, with the Quickie concealer. But the coverage is there for sure. Wow. And the blendability, like, whew. You saw how quick and easy that was for me to blend. Proofs in the clips, sister. Proofs in the clips. If you want to rewind it, feel free. Let's go over what we're testing in this video. To not overwhelm, I'm not going to do a full face. I have fun with those, but they tend to be really, really long, and you don't really get, like, the full gist of each product. You get, like, well, this, I think of this, and this, and this, and no. Like, let's just focus on the 3 complexion products for this video, and then the next video we'll focus on things that go above these complexion products. So today we're going in with this primer slash moisturizer from FRECK, the SAIE, and the Quickie concealer from Urban Decay. This is what we're looking after. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and we'll start this wear test. Okay, so this is the finished look. I'm not doing anything today, so I figured let's just keep it simple with some mascara, big bold lips, and you know, I just didn't do any lashes. That's all I'm trying to say. Anyways, it is currently 11:43 in the morning and I'm gonna wear this for 8 hours straight. So I will see you at 7:43 and we'll see how everything held up. And we're doing the primer, foundation, as well as the full coverage concealer. So I will let you know that I did set it with my one and only Prism Libre from Givenchy, the setting powder. And that's all I have done to kind of lock it in. We'll see how it holds up. I will see you back in 8 hours. Okay, so hair looks a little crazy right now, but that's okay. We are here to focus on the complexion. So let's do it. It is actually 9:02. I am very late for this check-in, but hey, we get to wear this makeup and see how it lasted even longer than 8 hours. I set it with a little bit of the Prism Libre powder, loose setting powder, and then that's it. I left, I took a nap. I went to a Mexican restaurant, and then we went and loafed around a little store, a little at-home store, and today was pretty heavy humidity-wise, so I do want to show you this is what we're looking like. I want to show you up close and personal. I did not retouch it. I did notice a little bit of oiliness coming through, and it wasn't radiance, it was an oily look. So for those who do have oily skin, excessively oily skin, then maybe bring a compact of your favorite setting powder to kind of keep that under control. But everything else honestly looks really good. I mean, we're pushing 9 hours and everything. I mean, concealer, my hair looks a whole hot mess. Concealer, everything looks really, really beautiful. It held really well, especially considering, you know, hot, heavy, humid. Nothing started to separate or patch up or anything. She looks good. I really, like, I would do this whole look again, like all 3 as a combination. Of course, I'll go and try these separately as well, but first impressions, wear test, review type situation, absolutely those pass. So 2 thumbs up, Holly approved. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go rinse this off and yep, get ready for bedtime. And I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye.